Hi there, this is Design Publications, and I wanted to show you how to experiment and have fun making artwork on your mobile phone. I'm using a Samsung Android, but I'm fairly sure most Androids you can do this. I know that the Apple phones have excellent apps, but I'm specifically looking at the Androids. But what I really wanted to get people to enjoy, was creating on their mobile phones. So I'm going to go to one of my favorite digital apps. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Ultimate Photo Mixer. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, on the bottom of the desktop, you have these choices: backgrounds, photos, adjust, erase. So I'm going to backgrounds first because I want to set the color of the backgrounds. There's quite a few choices, but I pretty much stick with the default at this stage. So on the far left, there's the color wheel or the color squares. You can go up and down, as you can see. You can't see my finger doing it, but you can see what the results are. So you can choose. Now, I usually go with the white, but for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a color. Let's see. There we go. I think that looks all right. Soft sort of blue, pastel blue. Looks a little lilac to me, but anyway. So next, what we want to do is to import an image. So we go to Photos, and I'm going to choose the gallery, but you could choose the camera, but I'm going with the gallery. Alrighty, so I need to go through various images that I've opened up and started before in the past. These are works that I've done in the past. Let me see. You can use pretty much anything. Okay, we'll go to Mirror Lab, which is another free app that I like to play with. You can see quite a bit of work here that I've chosen, but here, let's have a look at what I'm doing here. Alrighty, well, it's quite busy. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I forgot to explain what I did. But anyway, so to make it a stronger image, there's the slider at the bottom, and this makes it transparent or more opaque. The bottom slider brings the edges in or fades it in or out. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to make it sort of faded. I'll make it a bit larger to fill the entire screen. Now up at the top, you can see the icons at the top. On the left-hand top corner, there's the 3 sheets of paper or the hamburger, whatever you want to call it. When you tap it, it's actually the lock button. And so to make sure that you don't accidentally delete or that you don't accidentally shift the settings that you've started, I like to lock it in. Let's just move that for the moment. Okay, so I'm going back to the photos, to the gallery. Here we go. Now, what am I going to do next? I'll go back to Mirror Lab because I feel like... Let's have a look at this. Okay, this time I'm going to show you to select. As you can see, the selection square can be moved. So if you only wanted a portion, for instance, let's just go with this for the moment, and that's the section that you select. Down below, you have the 3 icons. I'm going to tick, but the icons, as you can see, you can flip it up or down or side to side. Sorry, I'm not being very technical, but anyway. Okay, well, that's interesting. All right, let's have a look at this experiment. All right. So as you can see, that white, we want to make that disappear a little bit. Let's go and look. And so this is what I do, is I play. and I go backwards and forwards, and I don't necessarily always have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look at, um, hmm. And you can move it around the page, trying to get an idea. I don't think this actually quite works, but what has attracted my attention is the sunshine, the sun glow. So I'm actually going to get rid of this image. I'll just show you. So this image, it doesn't fit what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is to get rid of that image, there is the garbage bin, trash can in the middle up at the top, and that's what you click. So I'm going back to photos down the bottom, clicking on gallery again, going back to gallery, and I'm going back to that image. However, what I'm going to do is it's only this section here that I'm really interested in. It's not the palm trees, it's that. I'm loving the blue, so let me put that in as well. And I'm going to click the tick. Now, oh, okay, let's see what we're doing. Interesting, let's see. Quite like that. What I'm going to do is I've gone up to the top where the three sheets are, the layers. We'll call that the layer icon because that's probably what its name is. And I'm moving it underneath. As you can see, I'm moving the position of that piece. It totally disappears behind the base that we had. Okay, is that really what I want? Let me just experiment. I'm going to widen it so it can't see the edges. Then I'm going to move it behind. Interesting. That's an interesting effect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as it is. So, and we'll probably work on it later. So up at the top right-hand corner, there is a tick. So if you tick that, and then on the right, you're now in the editing section. So first of all, what I do is I like to save the image that I have before I work on it any further. So I go to the save disk, the disk saver, you know what I mean. All right, now tick the arrow back to the editing section. Now on the bottom, you have all of these options. So there's a slide bar, and you can do all sorts of different things here. I tend to step with the effects because that's what I like, but there's also the overlays. Oh no, back here I accidentally tapped the wrong button. Here we go, easily fixed, found it again. So let's go into the effects. And you've got this range. Now because this is a free app, maybe, there's no name, so you have to learn to recognize the slide bar options here. You can do some interesting things. So let me just show you some examples. For instance, wow, that's quite irradiating, isn't it? Oof, nice. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I like that. So I'm going to go up to the tick at the top right-hand corner, tick it, and I'm going to save it. And, right. Oh, I went too far back. Youch. Shouldn't have done that. Sorry. Accidents happen. It's easy to fix if you know what you've done. But if you've gone quite far, it might not be fixable. Anyway, so let's go back to effects. I just want to add, there we go. And this adds some textural qualities to it. Don't think I like this. Okay. So I'm going to keep it simple this time. And alrighty. Now let's go back to the top, to the front. Alright, so that's the first video. I'll do more on how to edit further or build this further. I'm actually planning to go back in and change these around, but for now I'm going to end this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope it encourages you to use your mobile phone for creativity and uplift your life. Thank you.